Morning. Happy Wednesday. You're watching Live Impact News right here on WCNC Plus. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Megan Bragg. I'm in with my sis Carlene Bragg.
Good morning.
And good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Majestic Storm's here too.
Yeah.
I am. I walked in. I'm like, it smells like delicious coffee.
Megan's coffee
a
always
little
smells good.
girl time. We're
Little
easing
right.
into the day.
Easing into this pump day.
Happy
This
Earth
is
Day.
good energy. And
Oh.
you're wearing your green. Did you
Yeah.
wear it for Earth Day?
I'm wearing green
It was
too.
by happy accident, actually.
I know,
I realized
same.
it was Earth Day. I was like, thank God I'm wearing green.
There you go.
Right.
Today on the show, we were talking about our favorite Carolina, outdoor spot.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have one? That comes to mind? Like an outdoor
Yeah.
Carolina spot.
So I'm from the Carolinas, so mine, I love it here. But
Yeah.
for me, it's going to be home in Charleston.
Yeah.
Sullivan's Island, the beach is the best. It's a bit slower.
Yeah.
It's
The vibes.
not
You
like
like
a
the
party
vibes?
beach. It's a chill
Okay.
beach. It's
Oh, I
really
love
fun.
that.
I love
Yeah.
Sullivan's Island.
I would love to go.
Yeah. It's great.
Mine is probably the Outer Banks.
Oh, yeah.
So nice.
When did you go to Albert? Thanks.
Last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fun.
So-
Fun.
I need to go to both of those.
I
Haven't
know.
been to either.
You been to
I
Myrtle?
know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have.
She's like,
But today for mine that I picked Bryson City
Okay.
in the
Okay.
mountains, and it was so
Yeah.
pretty.
You're a mountain girl.
I like both.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
like
say.
both, but I like
she's
the
in the
mountains
perfect
here.
spot because she
She
can
is.
get both.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
You get water and,
Yeah,
Mountains.
but I said
Mountains.
Bryson City because there's a place that I went last year where you go through a little trail in the forest, then all of a sudden you find this cabana. I remember I showed you last
Oh,
year.
yes,
And
yes.
then there's a big, huge tub sitting there,
Oh,
and you get to
it's so
soak in
beautiful.
this tub with the most gorgeous view of the mountains, and then there's this turquoise lake.
What? I gotta do that.
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
I know. I'm excited. I'm gonna
Relaxing.
go
You're
back
gonna go
next
back.
month.
Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
excited.
Good for you.
Okay. Let's talk about the weather.
It's a beautiful Earth Day
Yeah.
here in the
Yay.
Carolinas. It is going to be another pretty one, so let's get to it. We're waking up to sunny skies out there. It is still a little bit cool out there this morning, but it wasn't quite as cold as yesterday morning. Over the next few hours, we'll see those temperatures climb, likely into the 70s by 11 o'clock. And really the big weather story today is that we're back into the 80s. We started out the work week with 70-degree temperatures. Now we're going to be rounding out the work week with 80-degree temperatures returning, and then we finally get to talk about rain chances returning, possibly a few storms as well. So throughout the daytime hours, it looks nice. If your kids have any after-school sports activities or events today, it's still going to be such a nice day for people to be out and about, soaking up some of that sunshine. Low 80s around 5 o'clock tonight, so it could even be a good night to have some dinner out on the patio. I've been loving doing that over the last few days. It just feels so comfortable. It's perfect if you have any pets or young kids because it's not too hot for them. It's still really nice. Today, the heat returns planned for mid-80s for our Wednesday forecast. And then this upcoming weekend, we are talking about rain chances returning on Saturday. Could have a couple of isolated storms as well. It doesn't seem like we'll have any severe weather with that. And then next week, seasonal and even some more rain chances. So, of course, we've been talking about how dry everything is over the last several weeks, couple of last months. I mean, it's been so warm and dry all of really March into April. And now it seems like we're wrapping up April with a change of our weather pattern to more of a wetter weather pattern, which would be great as we're heading into the month of May. Current temperatures right now, 61 degrees here in Charlotte. It is so beautiful outside, 58 up there in Boone. Now throughout the rest of the morning, if you want to go work out in your yard or maybe do some gardening this morning, if you don't have much else to do, it sounds like a pretty good thing to do for me. 78 degrees by about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So still feeling good, looking nice, clear sunny skies. Yesterday's daytime high was only 71 degrees. Now our normal for this time of the year, it's 75, so we were just a little bit below that. And then today, we're cranking up the heat. 84 degrees will be our high temperature today. Sunny skies, we have high pressure in place that'll deliver really more summer-like conditions and a bit of a southwesterly breeze that's helping to usher in the warmer air for us. So far this year, we've had one 90-degree day, which which was last Saturday. 80s 11 times. Today will be the 12th time. And then 70s 5 times. So overall, it's been a warm start to the year. For our forecast tomorrow, still holding on to the 80s. I think tomorrow will be a little bit warmer. Friday will be warm as well. And then we eventually have those changes. But I want to take you up into the mountains because it's beautiful here in the Queen City, but it's really a pretty day there in the mountains. Could be a good day to go hiking if you want to do something fun for Earth Day. Low 70s from Blowing Rock to Boone as we're heading south across the foothills today. Clear skies there in Morganton. Hickory checking in at 83 this afternoon. Charlotte 84 degrees there in Lincolnton and Concord. Then about 86 as we're looking towards Chesterfield. So a rather warmer day, but we don't have any humidity. So overall, it's nice if you want to go to the golf course, if you want to go for a long walk today. Overnight lows tonight will drop down into the upper 40s, low 50s. So we'll wake up tomorrow for our Thursday morning with temperatures in the low 50s for us here in Charlotte. So 53 degrees, probably just grab a light jacket, toss it aside by the afternoon because tomorrow's daytime highs 87 degrees. So 87 Thursday and Friday. Notice this upcoming weekend, temperatures start to drop a little bit. So 82 on Saturday, 70s return by Sunday, and then next week, at least on Monday, we bottom out into the low 70s before we start to go back up. But it's all because we have our next system starting to push through. So it starts to pull in cooler temperatures. You can see that in the 10-day forecast when we're looking at our lows, but those lows really aren't getting all that cold anymore. But I want to get to the rain chances because this is going to be a big part of our weekend weather forecast and what a lot of people want to know about. I mean, we've been talking about those voluntary water restrictions, of course, not mandatory yet. And this rain is really what we need. And like I mentioned, that change in our forecast seems to be quite promising. So over the next 10 days, no rain throughout the rest of the work week. If you have plans on Saturday brings in our next best chance for more scattered rain shower potential. I don't think everyone's going to get it, but 50% will take that because we haven't had that for what seems like weeks. And then Sunday and Monday, pretty minimal impacts there. And then Tuesday of next week, seems like we have more rain potential heading into even the first week of May. Hour by hour, so here's our futurecast. This is still a ways out. So today is only Wednesday. We're looking at Saturday, so we know the pattern's changing, but we just can't fine tune quite yet the exact timing of it. But here's 3 o'clock and we're seeing the overall pattern. Here comes that wet weather system, so it's mainly going to impact us for the second half of the day on Saturday. So if you're somebody who likes to wake up, you like to go to the farmer's market, you like to be productive for your Saturday morning, I think the first half of the day is going to be okay. Starts to become a bit more wet as we progress late into our Saturday afternoon and evening. Here's 10 o'clock at night on Saturday where that rain, notice it's not just the Mecklenburg County area, it's becoming a bit more widespread across the Carolinas, but because we still are working with more dry air and because we're still several days out, we only have it a 50% chance, but I would not be surprised if we increase that as we got closer. Now, once we head through Sunday, rain chances overall really are dropping off. Monday doesn't look too bad. There's 6 o'clock, but then it's that next system heading into Tuesday that brings us another good opportunity for rain showers. So is any of this a huge soaking rain event? No. But are we starting to bring in more overall rain chances? Yes. And that's good because when we're in such an extreme drought, this is the last thing that you want is a lot of rain in a short amount of time because think about it. If the ground is so dry and then you get all this rain, it's just going to slide off of it basically. The ground will have a really hard time absorbing all the water. So I like this idea where we have rain chances kind of over and over again. So kind of more of a trickling event. As we're looking at our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast, again, our average low is 51 degrees. Our average high for this time of the year is 75. We'll be above that heading into the rest of our work week. I mean, if you like the sunshine and the warm weather, you'll love the next 3 days. It's going to feel really beautiful or feel really nice and look really beautiful. And then heading into our Saturday and Sunday, again, get out early on Saturday if you want to beat the rain. And then once it starts raining, it's going to be good for us. I think a lot of people will be excited for that. Sunday, small rain chances, 20%. You should be good to go if you have any plans. And then Monday, pretty quiet conditions. And then those rain chances, again, will return on Tuesday. So we're looking at a lot of things, and it's kind of looking better as we're wrapping up the month. I can't believe May is already here almost, but yeah, seems like we're trending in the right direction.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not ready for it. But I love that we're getting rain. I think obviously it's so important.
Yes.
Desperately need it.
Desperately needed. I need to reorganize my closet too. So that's
We need
There you
a
go.
rainy day.
We
There
need a
you
rainy
go.
day.
I would be fine with that. As much as we
Yeah.
love the sunshine and the warm weather,
I
it's
know.
like, and I'm hoping that it starts raining, and then you
Yeah.
can like hear it and you're like, look outside. I don't know if this is just a meteorologist
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I like look outside, open up my door. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's raining.
raining.
Sometimes I'll open up my windows and you can just like hear it and you
I
can
know,
feel like the
feel
fresh air
the
coming in and you
smell.
can
It's so
smell.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's
it.
hopefully that's how Saturday will
Yes.
turn out.
We need a good rain nap.
Right.
I love a rain nap.
Me too.
Haven't had one in a long time.
I know.
I think a lot of people are thinking the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah.
I'm just really hoping I do actually do the closet.
Just like, that nap does sound good.
That does
Or-
sound good. Or
There's other
yeah,
rainy day activities
there's
that
other
sound
rain
more
day
enticing.
Anyways. Okay, Majestic, thank you so much.